here for another interview from DevOps Enterprise Summit 2015, joined by Vineet Banga and Jake Johnson of GE Software. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
So, Vineet and Jake, you just presented here at DevOps Enterprise Summit. Why don't you tell our viewers what you presented about?
Sure. Why don't you start and I'll add.
Sure. So we at GE are building a Predix platform, which is a hosted platform as a service offering. The goal is to provide developers a platform where they streamline the application development and deployment. And we believe that we are on a journey of DevOps transformation, and we've learned a few things along the way which we wanted to share with the community. And that's what most of our talk focused on.
And this platform is for internal use at GE?
No, it's actually both for internal as well as external developers.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. And so it'll be available to external developers?
That's right.
And is it going to be open source or anything like that, do you know, or is it service?
It's a subscription
service?
platform as a service that we will offer.
Oh, that's great. So GE's getting into the PaaS.
That's right. And we opened for limited availability a month ago, and we'll be running a beta till early next year, and we'll be going public sometime next year.
So give us an idea of what's behind this platform. What's the infrastructure stack look like?
Sure, I can start kind of bottoms up. We have an infrastructure team and a couple of IaaS options that we offer through the platform. One is a couple of actual physical data centers that GE operates in different parts of the country. We also offer a public cloud presence for customers who want their workloads placed in a public cloud provider. So it's kind of your IaaS layer. On top of that, probably the core component of our platform is Cloud Foundry. So that's the PaaS container that Predix is built on top of. And above that is the ecosystem of services that Vineet's team and other software teams at GE Software kind of deploy into the PaaS.
Excellent. And what is the website that people can find out about this?
It's www.predix.io.
Predix. It's Predix.io. Excellent. And it's hard to have a conversation today on PaaS without mentioning containers or microservices. How does that play into what you guys are doing?
So I'll cover containers, and you can cover microservices. So containers is a big part of the way that Cloud Foundry works. When you push an application into Cloud Foundry, one of the things that your application gets is a container with a predictable stack of software that the developer is able to select. So sort of front and center. As that product evolves, it's providing support for alternative container technologies, including Docker. So I'd say just by virtue of the fact that our PaaS supports both of those container technologies, it's a big part of what we do.
Absolutely.
From microservice architecture point of view, we are completely built on microservices architecture. So the whole idea behind Predix was to provide value-add services from GE, because we know things about industrial internet, right? We are big industrial space, so we understand that domain. And we are providing variety of services. For example, we have an asset modeling service, we have an analytics service, we have security services. And all these services require different languages and databases for them to be implemented well. And microservices architecture gives us that freedom. So we have these teams which own this service, and they are free to choose the right tool for the job. So our services are written in, security services are written in Java, asset services are written in Node.js, some of our data ingestion services are written in Golang. So that microservice architecture has given us the flexibility and freedom to use the right tool for the right job, and they've also given us the ability to move faster. So we are able to independently grow and upgrade these services as we want.
Excellent. This is very, very exciting. What kind of feedback did you get from the audience of your presentation?
Yeah, there's a variety of interesting questions. I think I'm the ops guy. I run ops for the platform, so I think a lot of questions around how we do ops at GE specifically, given our history in Six Sigma and other sort of like rigorous processes. How do we support things like change management and other traditional IT frameworks like ITIL in a DevOps format? So that was I'd say the key questions that I got.
Yeah, I think the most interesting one I got was about how do we work with operations now that we have a platform in the middle where do we actually stop? And we talked about the fact that as developers, given the platform, we can understand the service lifecycle end to end. So there was a question of what's the transition like. And I think that's a good question, and the answer is that we just build the jobs and we rely on the environment to be consistent across staging to production. And once we complete our pipeline and we are confident about the build that we've released, we rely on the change management team to actually push it out of the door.
Excellent. Guys, thanks so much for sharing this with us. So it's Predix, it's by GE Software, and it's available in beta right now.
Yes.
You know what, we'd like to, maybe we'll check in a couple months and see how things are going with this. This is quite an exciting announcement or an exciting offering from the people at GE.
Predix.io/register for people who are interested.
Excellent. Guys, thank you so much for presenting at DevOps Enterprise Summit and participating for participating in our discussion today.
Great.
Thank you.
Glad to do it. Thank you.
This is Alan Schimmel of DevOps.com.